and welcome back to this week's YouTube video. If you've not been here before, my name is Tracy Mayhew and I write contemporary romance set here in the UK and fantasy fiction for young adults. So this week's video is going to be slightly different. It's going to be my first attempt at a vlog style video, so I'm hoping that you will enjoy that. It will be about resetting my Kanban board behind me. Last year when I started my YouTube channel, I said that I would show you, if I could, me resetting the board. That didn't happen towards the end of last year for various reasons, but over the Christmas break I was able to sit down, map out as much as I could for 2024, and then sit down for Q1 and think about what tasks I needed to get done. So before I go through the whole reset process, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what a Kanban board is, just for those of you who aren't sure or who have never heard of them or never used them. I first heard of a Kanban board from Heart Breathing's YouTube channel a few years ago. So I've been using this for a few years, and then I took Heart Breathing's course, the HB90 course, which showed me how to use this properly. When I first started using it, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I took the course and it helped me to sort of put some of those lessons in place. So first of all, we've got the first column here. A traditional Kanban board, before I start, usually goes from left to right, and it's usually the tasks that you want to get done in the first column. The middle column would be the tasks that you are doing, and the last column would be the tasks that have been completed. But this Kanban board goes downwards rather than across. So the post-its at the top are the tasks that I would like to get done for each of my 3 goals. The middle box is for the tasks that I'm in the middle of doing, that I'm working on, and the boxes at the bottom would be the tasks that I have completed. So as you can see, with the reset, everything's gone back up to the top, whereas in last year, my last video, in 2023, everything was down the bottom because I'd obviously worked through quite a lot of tasks. So my first column, I will explain this later when I give you a bit more of a close-up view in the video of my Kanban board. The first column is for my writing goals. So that includes goals like writing my current book and things like that, and getting that published. The middle goal is all about my business goals, goals for my author business and developing my social media presence, my YouTube channel, things like that. And then my last goal with the orange post-its on the other end, that's going to be all to do with, that's a bit more personal, a bit more related to just my personal life, things like that. So I hope that you will enjoy this video. Please bear with me. Please be gentle in the comments as well. It is my first attempt at a vlog, so it's not going to be perfect. I know it's not going to be perfect, but hopefully it will be usable. So I hope you enjoy it. Grab yourself your favourite drink, hot tea, coffee, water, whatever, and just have fun with the video. So as you can see, I start by taking down all of my completed tasks, which are in the bottom 3 boxes, and I have a little glass bowl to put them in. This was something else I got from the Heart Breathing's community, as this allows you to see how much you've got done in any given quarter, or if you have enough glass jars or bowls in a year. After this, I will then remove the rest of the post-it notes, the tasks I didn't complete, either because they were no longer relevant or I just didn't have the time to do them, and then I shall be ready to reset the board with my new post-it notes for my new goals, which I have already laid out on my planner station. You can also see that glass jar got pretty full very quickly, but I was so pleased with what I've got done over the quarter that it didn't really bother me. And you can see that in a minute when I show you the bowl. Now I'm putting up my new stickies for the new quarter and my brand new goals, starting with my writing goal. I always try to use purple for my writing goal as it's my favourite colour and brings me joy, but this may change this time around because, as you see later in the video, the post-its I'm using start to curl and drop off, which isn't at all practical. It's my own fault really, because I'm using off-brand post-its and I think they're a bit old. After I've completed putting up my writing tasks, I move on to my business goal, which is in the middle column. You will notice throughout this process that even as I'm putting up my tasks, I'm already thinking about what tasks I can complete this week, and those are going into the middle row, or my working on section if you like. The tasks in this middle row will then inform my weekly planning, and once complete will move into the bottom box or the completed section. You will no doubt have noticed that I have quite a few business tasks to complete this week compared to my writing tasks, but they are quite short tasks that I will be able to complete quickly, whereas writing takes slightly more time and energy. So once my business goals are in place, I move on to my more personal goals, and these include things like taking regular weekly exercise with Sienna, my dog, and meditating and journaling, all of which are habits I want to develop this year. At this point, I have to admit, I'm getting a little bit frustrated, as this is the time the post-its start to curl and drop off, and if you look closely, you'll see that some of them are just about managing to hang on by a thread. I've even had to resort to using blue tack to keep them up long enough for the sake of this reset video. This is not ideal for a working Kanban board and means I will have to write them out again using proper post-it notes this time. I suppose that's my biggest piece of advice to anyone wishing to start their own Kanban board. Stick to on-brand post-its, they are far better in the long run. Eventually, however, I do manage to get all the post-its to stay up long enough to complete this video, and I have to say I've honestly never been more relieved about anything. So there you have it. It's an insight into how I go about resetting my Kanban board every quarter. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed looking at that process, and if you feel so inspired to set up your own Kanban board, please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this type of video from me, again, please let me know in the comments and I will try to provide more of this content for you in the future. I must admit I enjoyed doing this far more than I thought I would. I thought it would be quite difficult, quite torturous, but it wasn't. It was quite enjoyable. So you will no doubt be getting slightly more of these style videos coming your way in the future. As you can see, just as an aside, I have not got round quite yet to redoing my Kanban board. You can see some of they're still holding on with blue tack, and some of them in the middle in the business section are looking a little bit curly, but probably by the next video they will be set up and sorted out and hopefully ready to go properly this time. I will not be using off-brand post-its again. I have learnt my lesson. So yeah, future Kanban board videos will be proper post-its, and yeah, I will sing their praises from now on. So until next week, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you are so inclined. Leave a comment below, let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know how you are going about planning your goals. Do you use a Kanban board? Do you use something else? Yeah, let me know in the comments, and I will see you next week for a brand new video. See you later.